What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26, and welcome to year 4 of the Dynasty. It has been an exciting but promising 3 years with the Mean Green so far, and every year we have made it to the college football playoff. So we have went 2 for 3 in our American Conference Championships, and not only are we looking to extend our success and get back to the playoffs, we are taking the next big step in this program and moving from the American Conference to the Big 12. It is finally time for the Mean Green to step up and prove that they're not just a charity case that has gotten into the playoffs the last 2 years off of vibes, off of record, off of American Conference pity, or whatever you want to call it. We are a legit program that is building step by step each year until we are eventually national champions. So we return here to year 4. It is not only year 4, we have made it to the college playoffs every year, but the last 2 years, year 1, we made the Final Four where we had a 31-17 lead on Georgia and we lost in overtime. The last 2 years, we lost in the first round to Georgia, at Georgia, and then last year, if you saw, we lost to Miami off of a kick return. So we're looking to get back and get revenge on that. Nick Catanzaro, Anthony Douglas, 2 of our players that we signed. Impact here for Nate Bynum as well as Catanzaro. I think I missed that. We got Normal for Jeff Heyer, the 2-star. We got Gabe Camrata, Normal. We got Normal for Justin Asamuga. We got Impact for Daryl Branson, nice 85 speed tight end, definitely looking to use him. Khalil Marks is going to be a normal development. Impact for Scott Marciano, hell yeah for the left guard. Lionel Lyles, 4-star receiver, 89 speed is going to be a star. And then Impact for Jacaden Ferguson, the transfer. We got Dozu Ezukanma, star transfer receiver. So I think we know who our best 2 receivers are going to be. We got Cash Courtney coming in normal. We got Bennett Warren coming in as a star. We got, next is going to be Markel Porter coming in normal, transferring for his senior year. We got Juan Nixon. We got Drameco Green coming in as a normal running back. We got normal for Anwan Worley. We got Impact for Carson Osmus. We got normal. Impact for Leon Falk. We got normal for Deshaun Combs. Normal. Impact. Jamal Durant, Impact for Sizemore, Bernard, and then Impact for Eric Ali. We got 29 total recruits out of our 35. Not a bad class. I'm hoping this is our best class yet. And do we see our name soon? We do, as the number 28 ranked class. We do not have a 5-star yet, but we do have a bunch of 4-stars, some 3-stars, and a handful of 2-stars as well. And we are number 1 in the American Conference, ahead of Tulane, East Carolina, Boise State. Not that that matters, but we would be the number 4 class in the Big 12 behind Arizona State, Houston, and Colorado. An upgrade of our team looks, we are at A- championship contender, B brand exposure, B-, D stadium atmosphere, which I don't get. I actually like our stadium a lot. D academic prestige, B conference prestige, B+ coach prestility, and of course coach prestige is going to be at an A+. And we are up to a 3.5-star program. Shout out Justin Marshall, who got drafted round 7. I think that's a little late. Justin Marshall and Terrell Washington, I would argue, should be playing in the NFL. And we are now up to the number 16 team in the country as we do transfer to the Big 12. And we are going to steal Texas's playbook for offensive just to try and mix it up. Here's a look at our first 3 years in the Dynasty. Obviously, we won the American Conference in 2025 and 2027. 2026, we had a good year, but lost the American Conference Championship and lost in the playoffs. And you can see the college football playoff logo in year 1. We have not won a game since then. And oh my goodness, Haas Hedgney looking to transfer. I'm okay with that. Bryce Baker is our starter. Glenn Bell is gone. The true freshman, born and raised North Texas star, Glenn Bell, our tight end, who's been great. He's gone. Samaje Burrell, Miles Coleman, these guys are. JJ Gene Lewis, these guys are graduating, man. Colin Lewis, Mackenzie McGill, longest run in North Texas history. 99-yard touchdown. Patrick Smith-Young, Brandon Young, Devin Hyatt, Terrell Washington, man. Chris Lawson, didn't get to play much, but still a good locker room guy. Jordan Kelly, Drayden Dickman. Man, I really wanted to go get a playoff win for those guys, man. It sucks that we got first rounded off of a freaking kick return of all things, but it is now time to officially make the switch. Here is how your conferences are looking. This is your American Conference without North Texas still. Pretty decent, pretty middle of the pack. This is your ACC. Couple of ranked teams sprinkling in there. Relatively the same to real life still. This is your Big 10. Dumbed it down a little bit, but still, you have your bare essentials, Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon. This is the Big 12, and there is North Texas. I think we put UCF in the American to even it out, but we're going to be playing against teams like Arizona, Arizona State, Houston. Here's your Conference USA. Rice was originally an American team. We had them in there after they struggled in our conference for so long. The Maction, looking good, looking pretty much the same. The Mountain West has Navy. We added them in year 2. Other than that, pretty much the same. Our new refurbished Pac-12 is here. Soak it all in. I tried to add in teams from every conference that are around the same overall, but I think Mississippi State or Maryland, maybe even Michigan State, has an opportunity to run this conference. Vanderbilt's fallen off a cliff. In real life, they might be contenders. I'm not sure. This is how your SEC is looking. Definitely dumbed down a little bit after losing Vanderbilt, but this is our next step up, is the SEC. Once we win the Big 12, probably twice, maybe 3 times. I guess we'll see how we fare up with competition, but SEC is the ultimate goal. Here is the schedule. Baylor first up, coming in ranked at 24. We have to go to Boise to get revenge on them, but our yearly rivalry with Texas, we beat them last year, so they're coming to our stadium. We play Texas Tech, Utah, Houston, Arizona, ranked Oklahoma State, and then USF. We have good games with them, so I wanted to give them on the schedule. Iowa State, Arizona State, and our last out-of-conference game, another American opponent in Memphis, who we did not get to play in our American Conference tenure, so I want to play them in the last game of the season. It should be a win for us, but regardless, here is your lineup going into the year. We got 2 quarterbacks. Of course, Bryce Baker is up to an 89 overall for his junior year. He has maxed out his speed and his accuracies. He has missed some balls, been a bit of a turnover problem, but each year he has gotten better. And Bryce Bryant, redshirt freshman, comes in, dual threat 76 overall. Certainly not competing for the job, but a capable backup if something were to happen to Bryce. And we don't have a third QB, so hopefully nothing happens to Bryce. Jermecco Green, the transfer, is going to be our new starting running back at junior. We got true sophomore, Randy Bretone up to an 80 overall. The impact development going to be RB2. And then Markel Porter coming in with 86 speed. And then Bobby Frederick. You got Johnny the Butcher down there as well. We got a whole slew of running backs. You might see a deep backfield this season. Dozu Ezukanma, the starting senior transfer, 93 speed, 99 agility, 99 coordination, great spectacular catches. Jacaden Ferguson, another transfer. I am the Grim Reaper in the transfer portal. These 2 guys are why I have real faith. And then Alexander Marler, who is elite development, is up to an 88 overall. And then we got Tommy Maher coming back for his senior season. I wish he was a starting role player, but he is going to be our kick returner. There is Jimmy Lang, the redshirt freshman, who's going to be our wide receiver 5, and Lionel Lyles, the star, at 74 overall. A really good, really deep receiving room. There is Shakir Caps as well down there, Matthew Spears. We got a handful of speedsters down there I could see playing. I am going to be starting Daryl Branson. These guys are all 66 overall, but Daryl Branson has 85 speed. I want to start him. Bennett Warren is going to come in and start right away. Cash Courtney is going to start as our left guard junior. We got center sophomore Amari Duggan, Andrew Cunningham, the senior. Jamon Lamb is going to be rounding out our starting linemen. We got Avion Carter coming in for his senior year. Jadion Langley. We got sophomore Dwayne Wicks. We got Jaden Williams coming back for his senior year. I love Jaden Williams. He gets in the backfield. Devontae Carlisle, the junior. Marshall Fabian, the junior. We got Rico Wooten coming in, star. We got Ray Kohler, his sophomore year. He is up to an 84 overall. The new corner 1, Deshaun Combs at 76 overall, and Deontay Ibrahim rounding out our safeties. Lucas Fisher up to a 65 overall. We've had some kicking problems with him before, but I was not smart enough to get another kicker in the transfer portal. We got Andrew Alford leading the Baylor Bears, coming in as the number 24 ranked team in the country, 79 overall. Decent skill position players. Their running back Frankie Arthur is going to be their biggest threat. Baylor is at home, ranked at number 24. This is our Big 12 debut in the conference, green versus green. And like I've been saying, guys, I go into every season optimistic, but this season especially, quarterback Bryce Baker has his accuracy maxed out. We know he can move. I'm excited to see how the run game goes because the last 2 years we have had our best player be our running back. That changes this year. Now 2 of our best players are the 2 transfer receivers. We got Dozie and we got Jacaden Ferguson. Both those guys, you can look at their stats. They are out of this world. Our deep ball should be excellent this year, should be phenomenal. This could be the year we go win the national championship. But it starts week 1 at Baylor, green on green, Big 12 debut. They're in the all orange right now at home. Andrew Alford, 83 overall, coming in, looking to defend home turf. Year 4 is underway, and how does our defense look? Rice upsetting Sam Houston, Conference USA, and they're going to go right away. That's going to be a broken tackle, but we're there in the backfield, and Marshall Fabian going to clean that one up for a loss. It is a quick 3rd and 11, and we got Andrew Alford wearing number 20. Interesting. He is a star. He is going to take off wide open. I thought that was a dime, not necessarily wide open, but he had Ray Kohler beat. It is a slight overthrow, and we'll take that all day. It's going to be a 3 and out for the Bears. Here is Tommy Maher on the punt return. I hope at some point in time, maybe we'll have a situation where he needs to be the wide receiver 3, the slot guy. I do want to see him get some reps and potentially swap out with Alexander Marler, the much younger, much more talented sophomore. See what kind of offense we get going here. 1st and 10. Right away, they got Dozie on the left side one-on-one as well as Jacaden Ferguson. The stadium is pulsing. Baker right away going to take a shot. He got bumped, but he still climbs the ladder to go get that one. Bryce Baker's first pass of the season goes for 38 yards. That's how you open this up. Screen pass. Drameco Green going to follow the blocks, and he is shifty. I like the way he moves. He seems like he's going to be one of those guys who's hard to tackle in open space. From the shotgun, 2nd and goal. Brand new team, same head coach. Over the middle, wide open, Baker! Overthrows Jacaden Ferguson for the walk-in touchdown. How do we let that happen, Brycey Poo? I thought we upgraded your accuracy for a reason, and he gets hit as he throws. And we're going to take an opening drive field goal. That really deflates the wind in our sails. Lucas Fisher is good. That's right in the All-State hands. Oh my goodness, man. A wide open walk-in touchdown to get that chemistry going between your most talented junior receiver, Jacaden Ferguson. And that's going to be a sack. This is a defensive culture team and a great play right there. We're going to get it to a 3rd and 14. The defense is eaten so far. How does Andrew Alford respond? Down 3 here at home. Going to scramble out as a quick hitter, and it goes off the fingertips. Mike Strange on the coverage there. And out comes Baker in the offense again, getting the camera back to where we want it. 1st and 10. Did not like ending that drive with 3. Can we punch something in here? That is going to be Shakir Caps, the true freshman. I think he's wide receiver 6. On the depth chart, but he finds a way into the game, and that's a good gainer. Shout out Shakir Caps over the middle again. That is going to be our new tight end, Jason something. I don't know how to say his last name, but that's our tight end too who brings in that one. And Bryce Baker getting the QB blast going a little early. Going to be an easy pickup right there, but it would lead us to a 3rd and 14 as this defensive Baylor Bears team is pulsing over the middle. It's Shakir Caps again, who's going to get us to a 4th and 2. Shakir Caps making sure his reps matter. Goodness gracious, who put him in the game? I don't know. Here comes the shotgun snap. Baker, 4th and 2, taking a shot to the end zone. And it's Shakir Caps again. The true freshman is leaving his mark. He's not even in the starting lineup. What is happening? The true freshman is showing up. Our 2 new transfers in Dozie and Jacaden Ferguson, as Rashad Battles is going to go down there. Andrew Alford with a nice read option keeper, going to get us into Bears territory. Here comes Frankie Arthur up the gut, breaking a few tackles. He is a talented individual. Gets a gain of 8 right there. Rashad Battles is going to be just fine. No one worry. I know you were worried. Here comes a screen for Frankie Arthur, and that's another easy first down. Baylor is starting to get their offense warmed up a bit. But man, that's my first quarter takeaway is, yeah, we had the one deep ball to Dozie, and then Jacaden could have had the first touchdown of the day if Baker didn't overthrow him. Those two guys' talent is just beaming off of the charts, but it's Shakir Capps who comes in at 5'11". He is fast. He is athletic. Someone I definitely was looking to play in the future, but somehow, as we miss an easy tackle right there, and that one's going to go the distance. No, tackled down at the 5. Goodness gracious. That one we're going to be watching in film over and over again. But man, it is number 11, the true freshman, Shakir Capps, who, spoiler alert, if you couldn't tell already, does go down as a campus legend. But my goodness, I mean, what an opening statement to your career to not only get on the field as wide receiver 6, but to have 3 catches and the first touchdown of the season. I'm excited to see what's to come from Shakir Capps, and I'm yapping about the receivers as Baylor is going to punch in their first touchdown of the day. The lead dwindles from 10 to 3. The score is 10-7, 2nd and 9. Early in the second quarter, Baker out over is going to find Daryl Branson, our new tight end one, who gets tackled at the 40, the 85 overall speedster, or 85 speed rather. I think he's like 66 overall. It's the true freshman, but that's a nice run up the gut for Jermeco Green. It's been a slow start to the day for him, but he shows the ability and the burst right there. Get him going in the screen game again. Is this one going to work? No. They read that one, and he goes down for a loss of 2, bringing up a 3rd and 12 at midfield. Baker getting blitzed, feels the pressure, scrambling out, has 2 people wide open, and instead of throwing the ball, he takes the sack. Had R1 in triangle wide open. That's on me. That's on the gameplay coordinator. That's on head coach Stevie Balls as we punt away on that one. Regardless, though, the defense has looked good other than that one drive that they just scored on. 3rd and 7 opportunity to get off the field here. By himself in the backfield, here is Andrew Alford. Feels the pressure! And a 2nd sack of the day. There's Rashad Battles. I told you he was fine. And that'll be a big one right there. 1st and 10. Baker looking at the right side of the screen. Error is going to be Shakir Capps again. He has been eating up that drag. He is the leading receiver so far. What a debut for the true freshman. 1st and 10. Sending out a motion man. They are trying to put the pressure on Baker. That one was thrown into doom and despair, but Randy Bratone, the sophomore backup running back, is going to find open space there and take that one for a big gain. But once again, Baylor is making these drives difficult. Here's 3rd and 10, sending the blitz. That is going to find an open Daryl Branson, our new starting tight end, coming in. They're all 66 overall. We got 3 of them, so he's not necessarily earned the starting spot, but he's doing a great job of keeping it right now. Up the middle, Jermeco Green trying to get him the first touchdown of his North Texas career. Instead, we would be held to a 3rd and goal with 1 minute before halftime. We're going to go back to him again. Can the blockers just line up? I know we're the lower overall team, but no. Taken down at the 1. You guys know I'm not kicking 3 here. Can Jermeco Green find the end zone? 15 seconds left in the half. Stadium Pulse goes up the middle. Is not gonna find it. Oh my goodness, what a terrible way to end the first half. And while there were some good things about the offense that excite me, the defense is doing swell. Look at the stats. Our rushing game is non-existent. We're out-passing them. We have them out time of possession. I'd feel a lot better if we were up 17-7. We're only up 3, and we're on the road. And Baker gonna shrug off that tackle. Baker gonna shrug off the sack. He turns that into a gain of 8. Is that Bryce Baker or is that Cam Newton? What a play. 1st and 10. Keeping the opening second half drive alive on that one. Over the middle. What a shot. It's Branson again, having a really good freshman debut. He is also a true freshman, just like Glenn Bell was, RIP. We'll have to see where he transferred to after this game. Randy Bertone taking advantage of his reps. That's going to go for a nice gain of 9 for the sophomore. I'm excited to see what Randy Bertone can do in the future. 2nd and 2. Baker, only 5 rushes this time. Over the middle, it's Shakir Caps again. And that name's got a nice ring to it. It's growing on me a lot. Shout out Shakir Caps. 1st and goal. Trying to get one of these new receivers in the end zone, build some chemistry. Baker is going to take a shot, and he overthrows Jacaden Ferguson once more. Do you got beef with him, Bryce? What's going on? 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Baker just punch this one in. Goodness gracious. They're sending pressure. Someone's got to be open, and that'll be Jacaden Ferguson finally getting his much-due touchdown. Our most talented receiver, his junior year, joining us, and that'll get the lead to 17-7. 2nd and 10 here. Little over 3 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter, and there is going to be Frankie Arthur with a nice spin move. Takes that one for a gain of 20. Down 10. Baylor's offense trying to find a rhythm here. We're going to send some pressure on this man coverage. They're going to go back to Frankie Arthur, and he finds the hole, gets pushed ahead. It's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 here. Single back formation. Alford. Not having a bad day, not having a great day. He's gotten sacked a few times. They're going to go play action here. Our team is not so ready for it, and that'll move the chains. Baylor trying to get this game back to a 1-possession game. 2nd and 11. Can the defense start to pressure Alford just like we were in the first half? Big 12 conference game. This is not your average season opener, and that is going to be Mike Strange on the interception right there. Our new cornerback 2, I believe. Not new. He was here last year, but he developed nicely. Ray Kohler going to take the cornerback 1 job, but still. And I think we're going to get some Markel Porter in here to see what he can do. Even with 86 overall speed, still has good credentials. And Drameco Green, 2 for 3 on good screen passes today, is going to take that one for a solid game. 1st and 10. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Here is Baker from the shotgun over the middle. That is going to be Jacaden Ferguson again. Gets a gain of 7 on the drag there. And that will end your 3rd quarter. I love how our defense is playing. Our offense could be playing better. We should be up 24-7. I like the potential, but I still got to get used to playing with these new guys and get these guys' chemistry up to date with each other. Here is Randy Bertone taking advantage of his reps. I've loved what I've seen from Randy Bertone so far. 3rd and inches. Into the game, we're going to swap this out for a short pass. See what Baker can do with it. Baker is going to find a quick out green bean. There is Dozy. I thought he might have shrugged that one off and taken it to the house. Think of him like Megatron, man. He is sensational. Think of him like the new Monty Rourke. Bryce! Junior year Baker throwing it right to Baylor. It's like we don't want to run away with the game. It's like we're doing everything we can to keep a 10-point lead, but keep Baylor in it. And we're definitely going to be, goodness gracious, that is Devontae Carlisle, his first of the season. I think that's our 3rd on the game, 3rd or 4th. They'll bring up a 3rd and 14. They go with a screen pass. They got Brian Callahan back there calling dog shit plays. And that'll bring up a 4th down, which they are going to go for it. That's the 5th tackle of the day for Ray Kohler. Here is 4th and 9. Shotgun snap. Alford. Plenty of time. Looks like he's going to take off. He throws up a beam, and it gets batted down. Nice coverage there. Mike Strange having a really good game. 1st and 10. Less than 5 minutes left. We should be able to put this one away pretty easily as Randy Bertone going to shrug off a tackle. Even if we just get 3, I wouldn't love it, but a touchdown would be nice. Baker over the middle. That is going to be the backup Jason again. Asamuga. I don't know how to say his name. I really don't. 1st and 10. For 4 minutes left here in regulation. Drameco. No, that is Markel Porter, who's got a little bit more burst than I anticipated, the senior transfer. That's a nice gain for him. 1st and goal. Can he get the first rushing touchdown of the day? Markel Porter up the gut is going to be tackled down. How is that not in? Just extend the ball. 2nd and goal. Going to run it again. Markel Porter, take this one in. That one is going to be how? How do you not just fall forward, bro? 3rd and goal. If you don't want it, I'll just QB blast it with Bryce. You got to be shitting me. What are we talking about, bro? I'm not going for it on the inch-yard line. Baker, QB sneak. Show these Bucks how it's done. Okay. Well, screw me and my philosophy then. Baylor, 2.5 minutes left. I guess this game's not over yet. 1st and 10. That was going to be Frankie Arthur, who bounces it to the outside. Safety. My goodness. Rico Wooten on the tackle there. I got to feel great about how the defense performed today. Got to feel great. Offensively, is that a fumble? You got it. What are we doing? I'm over here trying to call game. 19-7 lead. We can just run out the clock. Nope. Fumble on the return. Baylor is still in it. With the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts, they got to score right now if they really want a shot. But of course, the onside kick is also on the table as well. 2 minutes. This is a Big 12 game. This matters. Can we please bring him down? Slides right before the first down, 3rd and 1. That would take us to the 2-minute warning. Defense has been extraordinary all day. Do we have another stop in us? Frankie Arthur taken down as he gets a first down, but the clock is moving. Minute 54 left in regulation. From the shotgun, Andrew Alford has plenty of time. Going to scramble out using his athletic ability. Is going to slide. No, he jukes. And he's going to be ruled. No, 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Minute 40 left. Baylor trying to cover the spread. 1st and goal. Here comes the snap. We got pressure. We got pressure. And that is another sack. Sack number 4 on the day. And I can be pleased with the defense after this game. 2nd and goal, minute and a half. Andrew Alford is going to be pressured again. He finds a way to scramble out. Going to be forced to slide. Nice athletic play from number 20 right there. 3rd and goal, 6 yards to go. Another shotgun snap. He looks to scramble. He's going to fire it out. Breaks off a tackle from Mike Strange, but he is short. 4th and goal. Can we get a goal line stand of our own here? Baylor's got 2 on us at the 1-yard line. Here comes the blitz. Alford gonna throw it up, and he does not hang on. A nice hit on the reception there, and we can officially call this one ball game. Markel Porter gonna get us out of trouble right there. Good reps from him. Great reps from the senior transfer. My goodness. An exciting-ish game offensively. I mean, with the deep ball capability is there. I think Baylor is just a better defensive team than I may have given him credit for, as Randy Bertone is going to use his speed to find his way to the outside. And that is going to be the end of this one. We win our Big 12 debut in a defensive matchup on the road, 19-7. I loved what I saw from the defense. Offensively, not even bad. Baker had a pick. 2 touchdowns, 264 yards. I would like to see him scramble more. I should probably call some more QB blast for him. Maybe not the QB sneak again. Rushing-wise, Jermecco Green, I could see better. Randy Bertone did nice today. Markel Porter did all right. Definitely want them to get warmed up and see who's going to be the lead back. Shakir Capps, standout performance. I mean, great job. Jermecco Green involved in the passing game. Daryl Branson had a really good game. Definitely need to see more from Dozie and Jacaden Ferguson. It is just game 1, but those 2 are going to be our secret threats, our 89 and 87 overall receivers that are going to help us hopefully get back to the college football playoff and maybe go on a Cinderella story. And Ray Kohler, Rico Wooten leads us in sacks today. Shout out Rico Wooten. Shout out Rashad Battles for coming back in the game. Overall, not bad. This offense has potential, but I need to see better performances from that. So thank you guys for watching. We're definitely going to be speeding up these seasons a little more now that we are in year 4. Obviously wanted to hit everything in the offseason in this one video, so we only had time for the Baylor game, but we have more Big 12 and out-of-conference competition coming soon. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you guys are from the TikTok, welcome. Thank you for being here and joining. Like and sub if you haven't already, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.